This is the Rumor Report with Angela Yee on The Breakfast Club.
So listen up.
Well, I love this story. 2 Chainz said, so I bought my mom a new house today for no reason. Well, it is a reason. She's my mama. I bought her a house 2012 before I knew I was going to be one of the biggest artists out here. Still, I love you, Mom. You deserve it. And my Aunt June sends me this. He posted a text message conversation he had with his Aunt June. She said, I'm glad that you are blessed to take care of your mom when she deserves all the obstacles she and I have been through. God, so fit for us both to be blessed. I'm very proud of you. Many more blessings for you. Continue to stay humble and watch what God will do. Love you and be blessed. I love her house, which she so deserved. So
nice 2 Chainz. Congrats
beautiful thing
to Mom.
He has his album coming up soon, Pretty Girls Like Trap Music. I did a playlist for it on Spotify, some of my favorite trap music songs.
Okay.
All right, now Nick Cannon is opening up a Wildin' Out restaurant. He's expanding his TV show. He loves that brand. So they're saying this restaurant will be located on the Sunset Strip in L.A., and that's all the details that we have now.
It's going to be like Wildin' Out Wings or something like that?
People will experience comedy. There's going to be musical performances. So I'm sure a lot of celebrities will pass through there as well. All right.
That'd be dope.
The rumor is Tristan Thompson is ready to kind of slow down his relationship with Khloe Kardashian. Now, according to Radar Online, some of it is because she keeps on hinting about being ready for engagement. They said Tristan is barely getting used to the idea of being a dad, and here's Khloe pushing him into a high-profile engagement. He also is upset that she spends so much money on him all the time. She spends a minimum of $50,000 a week on him, and he was upset she spent so much money on his birthday in March. His friends are calling her Khloe Warbucks.
What's wrong with that? She loves him. She wants to spend some money on his boo.
Maybe he feels like it's excessive. Maybe it feels like the point to you're trying to buy me being interested
by his
in
love,
you.
maybe.
Yeah. By her love.
By
his love, yeah. All right, so all his friends and family are begging him to get out of this situation before that family takes over his life. And people are scared to join that family.
Kardashian family, yeah.
All right, Gabrielle Sidibe has her new book, This Is Just My Face, and Glamour magazine actually put a snippet of her book up, which is pretty interesting. She talks about her experience as a phone sex operator. Now, she said her therapist suggested that to her because she was 21, she couldn't afford to go to school, she couldn't get a job. So that's when her therapist said you should try phone sex, and she actually details what it was that she was required to do. She said the base pay, and she was making potentially up to $15 an hour, or for talking on the phone.
Really?
Now, they also told her what she shouldn't say to a caller. They said there were FCC regulations. Did you know that?
Really?
Yeah, you can't discuss certain things on the phone. You can't discuss drugs, weapons, blood, or anything of a sexual nature pertaining to anyone under 18. She said a lot of men would call and say, my stepdaughter is 8. And then you have to say, let's keep the party for people above the age of 18. And then men would say, my stepdaughter is 18. So most likely, she said, they didn't have a stepdaughter at all, but they had this fantasy. And then sometimes they would say things like, they want to stab you. She said you would politely decline and make him aware of the rules. You can spank, but no wounds and no bleeding. Some callers want to be choked to death. You offer to choke them until they pass out, but they are to remain alive. And another rule was you had to be good old American white. The average caller is a white male. So they said after oppressing the rest of the world all day, that white dude wants to go home, call a phone sex line, and talk to girls he's seen in porn or on TV.
Yeah, black people go to strip club usually. Talk to those strippers.
But that's Gabrielle Sidibe's book, This Is Just My Face. So it sounds like a pretty interesting read about how she got to where she got to. And last but not least, Whitney Houston. There's a Tribeca Film Festival, at the Tribeca Film Festival, the Whitney Can I Be Me?
Yeah, I don't like this.
Documentary came out, and it calls into question her sexuality because of her relationship with her best friend and her assistant Robin Crawford. So that's what they're kind of alluding to in this documentary. They're also saying that part of the reason why she had her downfall was because Robin Crawford left her. They said allegedly that Bobby Brown and Robin Crawford would battle for her love, and that was the downfall. When Robin left, she was the person that kept her sane.
Okay.
All right, and it's going to be on Showtime in August.
And the family's not supporting it, and her best friend's not supporting it either. Nobody's supporting it.
Nope.
The Breakfast Club.